Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Shilpa, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the milk formula which saved my puppy's life. And of course I have YouTube to thank for it. Though I did not have the exact ingredients, I managed to take a chance with what I had, and it worked just fine. And my puppy is gaining weight. When he came to me, he was around 315 grams, and now he is a good 1 kilo and 800 grams. This happened in the span of around 3 to 4 weeks. So when he came to me, he was just a week old, and I gather that because after a week he opened his eyes. After a week of him being with me, he opened his eyes. So they usually open their eyes between 10 to 14 days. And he had maggots on his back. So he was taken to the vet and the maggots were taken care of. But the problem I faced was feeding him, because what I did, I took a bottle like so, and put a little bit 60-40 milk water ratio, but he was not ready to accept it or drink it up. And I forced fed him for a couple of days, and then I remembered many years ago I was in a similar situation with an abandoned pup, and I had given him Lactogen. This is what Lactogen is. Just a second. Okay. Ooh, it's a bit of a trouble aiming. Anyways, so and that puppy had very rarely gulped it down, but this fellow was not ready to accept that also. So I was in a quandary, and then I went online on YouTube to look for the solution to the problem. I wasn't looking for a formula as such, but that's what I ended up with. And thank you to all those YouTubers. There were many YouTubers, so I cannot specifically name one, but thank you to all of them who shared their formula mix formula on YouTube. So it became so much easier for me to save my puppy's life, because that's very important that the puppy eats. So I'm jabbering away, but I need to let you know the situation I was in, and I'm just hoping that this video reaches out and helps other people, because I have used ingredients which are a bit different. Okay, ideally you need goat milk or goat milk powder, okay, but I used Lactogen. This is Lactogen 2, but I used Lactogen 1 initially, and this is available in the pharmacy. And also something else that I did different was this is supposed to be corn syrup, but this is sugar syrup, because I did not find corn syrup at that time, especially because I was really in a fix. I just wanted him to start eating. And okay, so let's get on with making the mix. Alright, here I use my son's mixer because it helps. It's got this thing inside that helps to mix the formula. So I have around 200 ml of water, sterile water, and that's the Lactogen that is going in. I'm going to put that inside this. Around 8 scoops of that. I'm going to first mix this up for well. So I mixed this up first before I add something else to it, and then I'm going to put in egg yolks. only egg yolks. So let's do that. There goes in one, and there goes in the other. Avoid the whites as much as possible, because once you heat the bottle up for your baby, your puppy, it will kind of become stringy and get stuck in the hole which you have made here of the nipple. So be careful of that. Never mind, even if it does, you can just pull it out, but still. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to add is 3/4 cups of yogurt. This is probiotic yogurt. Even plain yogurt will do, curd will do, because that time I did not have probiotic on hand. I just used plain curd yogurt, but now I have this, so I kind of just stirred it up a little, and then I'm going to add that in as well, all of it. One day I forgot to add yogurt, and I tried to feed him, and he just wouldn't drink it up. And then I remembered, oh gosh, I forgot the yogurt. So that is an important component of the milk. Alright, next I'm going to use this sugar syrup, 2 tablespoons of it. It really helps the puppy with poopy. And corn syrup will be better, but I do not have any at hand, and this is an option which is good. In fact, because he was not drinking milk, he was constipated, and I had to inject, not with the syringe, just the injection, 2 ml of sterile water to help him excuse me, to help him pass his stool. Anyway, next I'm going to use cod liver oil. Now this is a new addition. You can do without this. You can use 1 tablespoon of olive oil or canola oil as well. I'm using cod liver oil, and I've just started it, so I'm just going to not use a lot of it, but I am going to add that in as well. And then I'm going to add multivitamins. Multivitamins, the one which you use for your babies, just around, very little, maybe 4 drops. 4 drops of that. I really don't measure it, I just I eyeball it, but yeah, approximately that much for those who are measure conscious. And this is completely optional. Now what this is Marigold, and I made this. I might just post a link to why I have used this in his diet, but I'm going to use a very little, just maybe 1, 2, 3. Okay, just like 3 drops of that. I'll post the link down below for why I am using this. Okay, and this is safe because it's natural, but still this is optional, and you kind of make your choice on that. But and now that everything is gone in, I'm going to give it a good mix. Okay, I rather do that in the basin because it won't make much of a mess. Can't speak at work, sorry. Okay, so when we started making this milk, we made sure that the water was completely room temperature because we mixed in curd with it. And what I'm going to do with this, because you need to have it a little warm, because warm milk helps in digestion. You would just check it in the palm of your hands before you give it to your pup. So how I'm going to do it is that use some hot water and just let it sit for around 2 minutes into this. And yeah, I mean, he finishes this whole bottle now. First it was I've lost the measurement this thing on this bottle, but this was how much he had started drinking, and I used to give him 4 feeds of that, and then it came up to here, and now it's a whole bottle at one time. And he kind of eats drinks 3 to 4 bottles every day, and one meal 3 bottles, and one meal I kind of make a paste of chicken liver and rice and carrots. The food I basically made for my Georgie, who's a lab, and I just kind of put it in a mixer and make it into a small paste, and he absolutely loves to eat that since he's teething now. And yeah, this is the milk. It'll be slightly yellow. That's okay. He really absolutely loves this. And I will be showing you the footage. There's something I wanted to mention which I'm forgetting right now. I did want to mention that so bad. Okay. Anyways, just a second. Let me remember and come back to you. Now this milk stays in the refrigerator for 7 days, but our friend finishes this entire amount in 1 day, and probably 1 more feed, and that's it. And I make fresh milk for him every day. I am a bit at ease. 1 tablespoon of oil, like I said, I do not have extra virgin olive oil because I used it up to make this, is what I also add. So I hope this video was helpful to you in some way, because this milk formula definitely saved my puppy's life and improved his health, and he's become as naughty as ever. And after this you'll have the footage of how he gulps the whole thing down. And do like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos on God knows what. It can be about anything. I have not specifically designated my channel towards any particular topic. It's just things from here and there about my pets, about my life, about nail art and stuff like that. So you know, liking my channel will kind of subscribing to my channel and liking my videos will help me in a monetary way as well. But more so ever, I've never been concerned so much about that. But yeah, when people like my video, I really feel very happy about it. Do subscribe to my channel, like my video, and share this video if you think it was helpful to you in some way, and help other puppies also make it to a healthy and better life. And thank you so much for your time and your patience. Bye. Take care. Much love. God bless.